Good morning, collective. I hope this Saturday morning finds you well. It is actually nearing noon. It's like 10:30, so here in the Pacific Northwest. I hope that everything is finding you well today. What we have in essential energy this morning is the Ace of Cups on the upright. So we've got somebody who's focused on love and their new beginnings. Somebody wants to propose to somebody, offer a marriage. Alpha. Somebody's really ambitious regarding this new beginning. They're challenged. Their challenge is this celebration, this Four of Wands on the upright, the marriage. So they want to come forward with a proposal for marriage, and they're challenged by it. So it could be that they're afraid of what might be said or how that might be received. It could be that they have some concerns over how that might be received. But this is all good. Love, proposal, marriage, new beginnings, new baby, new feelings, celebration and joy, homecoming. It's a homecoming. So somebody wishes to return to you, or it could be that your spiritual counterpart is about ready to show up in your physicality. In the subconscious, we have King of Swords in the upright. So somebody's head over heart. They're very logical and honest, very truthful. Got a lot of mental clarity, and they have authority. They're resting with authority. So very cut and dry. No, not going to play any games with anybody. Not going to let anybody play games with them. In the recent past, we have a Nine of Cups in the reverse, so it could be that somebody was very dissatisfied with the way that things were going. They didn't have any luck with their relationships. Could be that they were very materialistic, or somebody was very materialistic and overindulgent. Their intentions and expectations. Their intentions and expectations were to cause a burden for somebody, or to bring a completion to something. It's 10 of Wands, so it's the ultimate completion. The ultimate completion. Bringing about an end to this materialism, this dissatisfaction, the lack of inner joy. Somebody's going for happiness. They want a completion of whatever. In the near future, we have sudden change. We have a Tower in the upright in the near future. So there's a revelation, some kind of a disaster that's going on. For this High Priestess, perhaps? Or maybe this High Priestess brings about a Tower for somebody. Or maybe they're working to bring about a completion. They're working to bring about a Tower for this High Priestess so that they can steal her. I don't know. Let's move on and see what lens are they looking through. Three of Cups on the reverse. So somebody's working alone. There's no harmony within this group. There's a group of people. There's no harmony. Overindulgence. They see this new beginning. They see this proposal coming in. and this joy coming in for this King of Swords. And they want to, they're very materialistic and overindulgent, and they were wanting to bring about a burden for this King of Swords and his counterpart, perhaps this High Priestess. They're trying to bring about a tower for this High Priestess, but they're very overindulgent. There's no harmony within that crowd. In the environment, we have a spiritual leader in the upright. We have a Page of Cups in the upright. And we have a Seven of Swords in the reverse. So in the environment, we have our spiritual leader or our religious leader, perhaps granting forgiveness to somebody, granting a new opportunity for somebody who was on the brink of giving up, who was extremely exhausted and their confidence was destroyed. I don't know. Let's continue on and see. So, hopes and fears. They're hoping or afraid of an ending. They're hoping for an ending for this High Priestess. They want to bring her a tower. They want to bring her a disaster. They're hoping for an ending for her. They're trying to bring that into the near future. They want a death for her. And in the final outcome, we have a King of Wands in the upright. A natural born leader who's overcoming his challenges. Very connected to the bigger picture. And we have a Four of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's exhausted and burned out over whatever it is that they've been doing. So let's see what else is going on, Spirit. Team, what's going on? So we got somebody who's got a new love coming in, this new beginning. There's a new baby, perhaps, a proposal, a marriage, a wedding with an alpha. I mean, this is alpha, a new beginning. So love, compassion, new feelings, new baby, new beginning, proposal, perhaps a marriage. The cup is overflowing. Somebody sees you as irreplaceable. They want your forgiveness. They want a marriage with you. They want responsibilities with you. They're head over heart. They're brutally honest or truthful with themselves. Or somebody is. There will be a reunion here. And there is somebody here who is upset because things didn't go the way they had planned. This person behind the scenes, they're not even showing up on the board yet, but here they are. Things did not go the way that they had expected. So obviously they were working to keep your reunion from coming together. This beautiful cycle. In the recent past, they were very dissatisfied and overindulgent. So their wishes are not coming true. They're not contented or satisfied. They're unbalanced. They don't have emotional stability. They don't feel they have anything to be grateful for. They want to fix the connection with you. because they see you moving on, they see you having all of this, and they wanted all of this. See, somebody wanted all of this for themselves, but they see you getting it, and now they intended for you to be burdened. They intended for you to have all this extra responsibility, but you are experiencing a completion. All the hard work that you went through to get through whatever this person was doing to stop your reunion didn't work. So they feel as though they held back, like they didn't work hard enough, or they didn't express themselves hard enough, and they want to escape what's happening now. But perhaps they are the ones who are receiving this burden. It could be they want to escape, or perhaps it is you who are escaping this person who's coming after you, wanting to mend, this person who was trying to keep you from your divine reunion, this person who wants to escape their own burdens. You know, I don't know, they're trying to bring a tower to this high priestess who is having this reunion with her divine partner. They're trying to bring a tower to her. They want her soul contract. They're overindulging. They're three's a crowd. Oh, they want her soul contract. It's all about ego. They want her soul contract. It's all about ego. They want to cause a tower for her, and they want to steal her reunion, her divine kingdom marriage. So they're overindulging right now. They're not having any. They're not having any agreements. There's a lot of gossip. There's people within this group that feel unappreciated, and they have some habits that they got going on. Perhaps they have some addictions that they're dealing with. There's a religious leader who is perhaps guiding the actions of a young male who wants to bring. He's a dreamer. He wants to bring the concept of new love to this high priestess, but he's exhausted and he's giving up. His confidence is destroyed. He couldn't get through to you because you have healed. You have healed. So there were no wounds there's no wounds that they can attach to. You healed. They were their hopes and fears. So they were hoping to bring about a death for the high priestess and steal her divine love contract. And it could be that they're afraid it's going to hit them. They were dishonest in everything that they did. And now they're going to have to experience that death. There's a King of Wands and the outcome. He's a natural born leader, and he has overcome these challenges that these ones brought against this union. They didn't get the soul tie. Okay, they weren't able to steal the soul tie. There was too many disagreements going on. They were chasing after something that they just couldn't get. They're guilty. So in the central energy, we have a man, a masculine and a feminine coming together. Somebody wants to come. They're seeking forgiveness. They see you as irreplaceable. They want to bring forward an offer of marriage. And they want to come forward and offer you a new beginning. They're accepting the things that they cannot change, and they're acting with courage, and they're coming forward. They wish to have a celebration with you, a marriage. They want to create a home. They want to have a child with you. They want to have responsibilities with you within the community. This family, they want to start a family with you and within the community, or a new beginning of some sort, perhaps a creative business venture or something. They're regretful. They know they can't change the past, but they want to bring forward and offer you happiness. King of Swords here, very truthful, disciplined, honest, with authority. He's very dry, perhaps. It's all about the facts, man. But he wants a reunion with you. And there's another feminine here who says that this is an unexpected outcome. She wasn't expecting him to want to come toward you. So it could be that there's two different masculines here. There's somebody here wanting to come and offer a beginning with you. Or it could be that this is the masculine. The King of Swords is wanting to come forward and offer all of this. He wants your forgiveness. He wants responsibilities with you. He's regretful about what he did in the past. He wishes a reunion. There's a feminine that is attached to him who is like, things didn't go the way she thought they were going to go. Like perhaps she thought that he was going to steal this new beginning and give it to her. But instead he wants to be with you. Rather than steal your destiny and give it to this karmic, he just wants to be with you. He wants your forgiveness. He's regretful about what he did to you. Well, the King of Swords, who's offering a reunion and asking for forgiveness, admitting his regret. He wants happiness with you. And there's this other feminine who's attached to him who things didn't go the way she thought. She thought he was going to be with her. That perhaps he would steal your destiny and be with her. She doesn't have any discipline. And she's very guilty for the things that she wanted to befall you. She's guilty. It could be that she was pushing this person to do you wrong. And it could be that he did, because he's asking your forgiveness. He's expressing his regret. In the recent past, they were indulgent and very materialistic. They want to fix your connection. They want to mend their heart. They want to return to love. Perhaps they are having a change of mind. Perhaps they see that it's, success isn't all about materialism. I don't know. But, yeah. There's no greater goal than love. So they've made it. They have come to a new perception. They're in a Ten of Wands energy, so they're completing a cycle. They're very heavily burdened, but they're about ready to lay down this load and start fresh. There's a female here who's been holding back. She was, I guess, waiting for him to do the work, and it didn't work out the way she thought. You know, she thought that she was going to get all this, but he decided he actually loves you, and he wants to work with you. And she's like, oh no, I shouldn't have held back. And now she can't escape this result. Or she sees that you have escaped the work that she did against you. She's coming under judgment. She'll need to surrender. She's coming under judgment. She's going to be surrendering. In her ego, she came after this high priestess's soul contract. She's doing work to try to steal the soul contract of this high priestess. She wanted to bring a tower for this high priestess, but it could be that she herself is going to be experiencing this sudden change. She was not able to steal the soul contract of this high priestess. She was acting completely out of ego, you know. There was no compassion, no love, no care. Very cold-hearted feminine here. She was not able to steal the soul contract of this high priestess, and it could be that she's the one experiencing the tower that she set out for this high priestess in the near future. Her friends have left her. She's experiencing a tower. Her friends have left her. She couldn't steal the soul contract of this high priestess. She's experiencing a tower. Her friends have left her. Sorry guys. There's no communication within this group. People here that did all the work to try to steal this soul contract for this feminine, they feel unappreciated. They got some habits, perhaps. Maybe she was giving them drugs or whatever, or satisfying their habitual patterns somehow. But they feel unappreciated. They worked for her, and it could be that she didn't give any return, and now they're all experiencing this upset. You know, they trusted. Or perhaps they're failing now because you trusted. You trusted in the divine. You trusted in God. You trusted in your spiritual team, your family. A religious leader or some sort of man who is... It's the energy of the unexpected. So there's a lot of creative opportunities and a happy surprise that may be coming up, and a new love for somebody who is exhausted and on the brink of giving up. You know, they're overwhelmed, and they've been working on their self-love. You know, they've been working on their healing while they've been fighting this. And so this spiritual leader or something, he recognizes the adversity that has come across this person, and he's acknowledging that. So this person who's learned how to self-love, you know, they accepted their adversity and they got through it. These ones, they were wanting to bring about a death. They wanted to bring about a death for this high priestess. They wanted an end. They wanted to end her so that they could steal her divine contract. They acted very dishonestly, and now they're worried. They're worried because a King of Wands is here, and he's very career focused, and he overcame all the challenges. So it could be that this King of Wands and the King of Swords are the same. No, the King of Wands is a different masculine. So this King of Swords is connected to this karmic feminine. And this karmic feminine thought that she had this guy convinced to come and steal the divine contract for this high priestess and then give it to her. But he didn't do that. Instead, he fell in love with the high priestess, and now he wants to be with the high priestess. This woman is under judgment for trying to steal the soul contract of this high priestess. She wants to escape. She can't escape. She's under judgment. She has to surrender. She's experiencing a tower. She's losing all of her friends. There's no communication. The spiritual leader sees the adversity that you were under, and they saw that you, even though you were exhausted, you were working on mending yourself, on working on self-love. So now they're going to be experiencing endings of death themselves for being dishonest, and they're very worried about it. The King of Wands. So the King of Wands is here, and it looks like the King of Wands is seeing all this. He sees all this play out, and there he is in the outcome. So these ones did not get the soul tie. There were a lot of disagreements. They were chasing after something that they couldn't have. It's not their purpose. This contract, this soul tie, it doesn't belong to them. They were not honest. Alright, so we've got you here. You've got new love, a proposal, a marriage coming in. Somebody's acting with courage. They've accepted the things that they cannot change. They are coming in and asking for your forgiveness. They see that you are irreplaceable. They want a new love relationship with you, a new beginning with you in the community. They want to be your partner within the community. They want to celebrate with you. They want marriage and harmony within the community. They wish to come home. They have a lot of regret for what they did to you, but they wish to come in and offer a new connection and with responsibilities, you know, that can offer happiness. Perhaps they wish to bring you happiness. They see you as a privileged lady. They're a King of Swords. They wish to have a reunion with you, but they're connected to this karmic feminine who's like, wow, this didn't work out the way I thought. She thought she was going to get your divine contract, but instead he wants to join you in your divine contract and leave this woman out in the cold. She has no discipline. She's been acting without discipline. She's very guilty for everything that she's been doing. She's trying to lead this King of Swords. Can you imagine this? This karmic feminine is trying to lead this King of Swords, who's very, he has full authority and mental clarity over his own actions. He's not going to be easily manipulated, but she tried. Could be that she hid a message, or maybe he hid a message. Somebody didn't want somebody to receive a message, or they didn't get the memo. It could be that they didn't get the message. There's something about a message, a hidden message, a missing message, a stolen message, a secret message. So this King of Swords is coming in, and he's like, hey, I wish to mend our relationship. You know, I was wrong. Materialism isn't where I can find happiness. You know, I'm very dissatisfied with what was going on in that whole previous cycle. I wish to mend our relationship. You know, I know that there's no greater goal than to love. You know, now that they have gone through this whole materialism cycle, they want to come back to love. They're asking for forgiveness. They want a new beginning with you. They're heavily burdened, or you've been heavily burdened from what they've been putting on you. But there's a completion of this cycle. This woman could have been holding back. She maybe didn't try as hard as she thought she should or could, because maybe she thought she had this in the bag with this King of Swords. Now she can't escape what she has done. She's under judgment, and she needs to surrender. She did something in a family room to try to steal the gift. I don't know what she could have done. Something happened within the family room, which means she and he were in a family room cooking up some kind of plot to steal this divine connection of this high priestess, her gift of this kingdom marriage, this new cycle. They cooked it up. He thought if he could come in and ask for your forgiveness and express his regret, that he could gain this reunion with you. He could come in and get a new beginning. But there was something here. Their intention and their expectation is to steal your gift. That's it. They did something in a family room. They concocted a plan, a strategy. They sacrificed something. They did something to try to steal your new cycle, and now they're under judgment. They have to surrender. They can't escape what they did. Okay? There's no holding back. It is what it is. They they concocted out of their ego to come against this high priestess and steal her soul contract, her kingdom marriage. They wanted to block her pathway. They wanted to ride and walk upon her pathway. They're experiencing a tower. All their friends are leaving them. All their friends are leaving them. This main male, so it could be that this guy maybe this guy's the main male. I don't know. There's another male here. So we've got the King of Swords, who wants to come in and offer, be forgiven and offer his regret and his apologies. He wants a new start with this high priestess, okay, within the community. This high priestess also has a main male here who could be somebody that was friends with this feminine who came against you as the privileged lady. It could be that he is a friend that walked away from her and during this tower, and now he's looking at you too. So you got this guy looking at you, you got this guy looking at you. Now they want to come in here. There's overindulgence within this group. There is a lot of gossip happening. Some people who've been working on this with this couple feel unappreciated. Oh, a main male and a mature man. So there's lots. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 men playing around in your energy, trying to steal your new beginning, your divine kingdom marriage. They got a lot of habits. They trust that what they're doing is right. They believe that what they're doing is the correct thing, even though there's a lot of disharmony and, you know, negative habits, and there's a lot of bad health. You know, they trust that they're going to get what they want by doing dark shit to you. They're going to this religious leader and they're getting creative, right? They're doing things. They're sending or receiving intuitive messages. They are a dreamer. They want you exhausted. They want you giving up. They want to bring you adversity so that you give up. But you focused on self-love. You healed. Everybody sees this. They came at you with a crap load of adversity. All these guys ganged up on you with their feminine karmic counterparts. And they wanted to steal your destiny because you're a high priestess. And you're going to be doing a lot of work in the future. And they know this. They know that you're going to make changes through self-love. And this is bringing an ending to their dishonesty, and they're all worried about it. The death that they wanted for you is coming to them. Oh, so they are not an official person. Okay, they're not seen as an official person. It could be that they were an official person, but they utilized their position. They utilized their position to come after you, and so now they're losing their high honor. This high honor belongs to you, and they're worried. We got this King of Wands here. He's a natural born leader and a visionary. He's an entrepreneur, and he sees the big picture. He overcame these challenges that were brought against him. They were most likely brought against both of you because you and he are probably going to wind up in a soul tie. The soul tie that these ones tried to steal. And they're all having a lot of disagreements. They're like, well, people need to understand how I feel. Well, no. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you do. And this is plain to see. You tried to steal the purpose of this high priestess. You tried to steal her job and the work that she was going to be doing in the community to bring self-love to people. You tried to steal the destiny of this mature woman. And they don't want to be under adjudication. They don't want to be under adjudication, but they will be. So in the central energy, we got you. You are coming into new love. You're going to be coming into a new marriage, a kingdom marriage. Okay, you're going to be receiving this proposal fairly soon. But you have somebody coming in wishing to receive your forgiveness. Okay, they see you as irreplaceable. They accept the things that they cannot change. They were a real jerk to you, and they're coming forward with confidence. They wish to face this fear that they have of being rejected, but they want to offer you new love and a marriage within this community. somebody from your past, somebody who did you wrong, somebody who chose materialism over love. They don't want to experience an ending. That's all it is. They don't want to experience an ending. It doesn't have anything to do with love. They don't want to experience an ending. They chose materialism over love. They chose to hurt you rather than love you. And the only reason they're coming back seeking your forgiveness is because they don't want an ending to what it is that they've been experiencing, this temporary abundance. You are a privileged lady, okay? You are going to be receiving a marriage contract that's going to bring a lot of celebration and joy into your world. You're going to have a lot of responsibilities, but this family is going to bring you happiness. And there is somebody from your past who's in a great deal of regret. They couldn't take your house. They wanted to take your house so bad, they couldn't take your house. So he's coming in, this King of Swords is coming in, wanting a reunion with you. He doesn't want you to know he's a thief. Get this King of Swords. It says he's an honest guy. He wants a reunion with you, but he's hiding a message. He doesn't want you to know that he's been a thief. It could be that maybe he was a King of Swords in the reverse. And now he's wanting to do a flip. I don't know.
Excellence is to savor. Eating dark chocolate is more.
But he's attached to this feminine, this karmic feminine, who was certain that he was going to steal your divine contract. She doesn't want to go to the doctor. It could be that she's sick now. Something happened. She's sick. This guy's coming. He's like, look, materialism isn't where it's at. I understand this. I wish to mend our relationship. You know, there's no greater goal than to love. He wants a new beginning with you. He doesn't want you to, he doesn't want to be an enemy anymore, or he doesn't want you to be his enemy. But look, he doesn't want you to know he did something in a room trying to steal your divine inheritance, your wealth, your abundance, your new cycle. He did some shady shit in a room trying to steal your money. He doesn't want you to know that he's your foe, but he is. He's hiding all this. He's not being honest. He's showing up as an honest guy, but he's not. There's a lot of shady crap going on, and he's connected to this karmic female who is also all messed up. They did some things in a family room. Right here, they did some things in a family room. He doesn't want you to know about it, but he did it to try to steal your gift, to try to steal your divine inheritance. Okay? They worked really hard at it. And still, they don't think they worked hard enough, and they can't escape what they did. They're under judgment. They're going to have to surrender. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. Okay, they're coming in. They're wanting to play like they're your friend. They're wanting to play like they're constant, you know, and steady, but they're not. They're not going to give that to you at all. They're a soldier. They're a challenger. They want to come in and fight you. They can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop thinking about what's going on here, okay? I just found this one on the floor as I was picking all of these up. Your love. You are love, okay? You are love. And they were trying to destroy your love so that they could steal your soul contract. High Priestess, they couldn't steal her soul contract. They were acting completely out of ego to do so. They wanted to block her pathway, but they couldn't. Her pathway is quite clear. The ancestors, you see all these butterflies? The ancestors have cleared this pathway for her. They didn't have any. The wedding will happen. These guys could not steal the soul contract. They will be experiencing a sudden tower. This main male, it could be that there are two main males, this King of Swords and this main male. Their friendship is over. Everybody feels like unappreciated. Everybody's got these bad habits. There's a lot of discord. They're going to be receiving a message soon if they haven't already. They're overindulging. They're partying a lot. There's not very good communication. They feel unappreciated. This mature man, he did something really unholy with a priest. He's got a lot of bad habits, and now he's in bad health. He trusted in the wrong things. This religious leader is sent a lot of adversity your way to try to slip in a new love. You were exhausted and you were giving up, but you learned how to self-love. You worked very hard at it. Okay? These guys are not about offering you any good service, okay? Whatever this is, it's not good. Everybody sees that it's very selfish. It wasn't a service to benefit the community. It was very selfish what they did. They came against you with all this adversity and to make you exhausted, to make you give up. But you didn't give up. You just turned inward and learned how to love yourself even more. So they're going to be experiencing a death, okay? They're no longer seen as an official person. They were very dishonest, and now they're really worried because they came against somebody of high honor, seeking pleasures. They were just seeking pleasures, and they came against somebody of high honor, a privileged lady, a high priestess. But they didn't know that. They saw her as a child. They saw you as a child. They thought you were an easy target. They were surprised. You got a King of Wands here who overcame all this challenge, all this stuff. He was able to stop them from stealing your soul time. This King of Wands is your partner. This King of Wands is this mature woman's partner. This King of Wands is your partner. You're his wife. Mind you, this is just a potentiality, okay? But in this read, that's what we're picking up. Alrighty then, so we've got, this is our final pass, okay? So we've got a new love coming in for you. You're looking forward to this proposal and this marriage, okay? You've got somebody coming in seeking forgiveness. Seeking forgiveness. They're going to come in and they're going to love bomb you. They're going to say, oh, you're irreplaceable. I accept the things that I cannot change. Please, it takes a lot of courage for me to come and talk to you. I want this new love with you in this community. But in actuality, he just doesn't want an ending to the goodness that he's been experiencing from all of the destinies that he has stolen in the past. And the only reason he's coming here to try to love bomb you and plead for your forgiveness is because he doesn't want that to end. Okay? He wants to ride on your skirt tails, to take advantage of what you got coming in. He's all stressed out. He doesn't want to be stressed out. He wants to take part in your game. Okay? You've got celebration and joy coming your way. You've got marriage and a home and a beautiful homecoming within a community. You're going to have a marriage and a new child and all this responsibilities of a family life. You're a privileged lady. You will be happy. These people that are coming at you right now trying to love bomb you, they're in big time regret, okay, for what they did. They couldn't steal from you, and now that they couldn't steal your divine inheritance, they're coming at you trying to love bomb you and seek your forgiveness and express their regret. They tried to steal your house, your blessings, your God-ordained gifts. They didn't realize you were a privileged lady and that you were protected. They picked you as a target. They saw you as prey. This man, this King of Swords, and this karmic feminine came against you to steal your divine destiny. They figured if he could squeeze himself in here and get relationship with you, that he could gain access to your divine inheritance, and then they can squeeze you out and take it from you. He's coming in, pleading for a reunion. He's hiding a message. He doesn't want you to know he's a thief. This karmic feminine, it was an unexpected outcome. She didn't expect you to hold on to your divine inheritance, but she was acting without discipline. She's extremely guilty for what she did. She wanted you to go to the doctor. She wasn't able to make you sick. And now it could be that it's backfiring and that she will be sick. They didn't hesitate when they came against you, not one bit. They didn't hesitate at all. They're like, oh, this is an easy peasy. And they came against you to steal your divine inheritance. They did some shady crap in a room that they don't want nobody to know about for money that they weren't able to steal. And they don't want anybody to know that they are your enemy. They want to come in and try to love on you so that they can attach and cord to your essence so that they can latch on and leech off of your divine inheritance. they discovered that materialism isn't really the way to inner happiness. They're going to come in and they're going to tell you that they found out that that isn't the way to be happy, and they want to mend this broken relationship. They're going to tell you that there's no greater goal than to love. They want a new beginning with you. Okay? They're trying to set a trap for you, or they're going to fall into a trap. You're just sitting there all relaxed. You're like, yeah, I'm just going to relax and chill out. You're not overloaded at all. They weren't able, and you're not being bullied. You know, they weren't able to bully you. So they're heavily burdened right now. You know, they weren't able to act consistently. They weren't your friend. They did something unholy in a family room to try to steal your gift. They can't stop thinking about it. They feel like maybe they didn't try hard enough. They didn't realize that you were going to fight so hard, or that you were connected to a soldier. They have to surrender. They're under judgment for what they tried to do to your love. And now they're frightened. They tried to steal the divine contract of this high priestess, which is you. They weren't able to steal the soul contract. They were acting completely out of ego. They wanted to walk your pathway. They wanted your divine union, your wedding. They wanted your divine inheritance. They're not living and learning. They're probably still doing it. They're still coming at it. They're still sending messages. Look, they're still utilizing messengers to come after. This main male who lost all his friends. These guys, they lost all their friends, okay? They're still sending out messages, trying to avoid this tower. They're not going to get extravagance. They won't receive the extravagance. They're losing all their friends. They're losing all their wealth. Everything's towering away from them. Everything's being thrown into upheaval and chaos. This main male is losing everything. Did something unholy with a priest. Lots of heavy partying. This mature man. So you got a main male, you got a mature man, and you got a king of swords. 3 men and a Hierophant. This spiritual leader. This spiritual leader, they were doing something unholy with, to try to steal the divine inheritance of this high priestess. Some people in this group feel very unappreciated. It could be that this mature man feels unappreciated. It could be that he only did this because he has some bad habits. It could be that he suffers from addictions and he needed to keep that going. He's in very bad health. He trusted that he was doing the right thing, but he was blind. He was acting blindly. This spiritual leader did some unholy service. He offered service that was not in the up and up in order to gain a new love and a happy surprise for a Page of Cups. The way that they went about it was they brought a lot of adversity to you. They thought that if they made you exhausted and overwhelmed, if they destroyed your ability to persevere, that they could come in and sweep you off your feet. But you didn't fail. You learned how you doubled up on your self-love. You worked very hard at it. You didn't need a savior. Yeah, they collaborated big time to take you down, but now they're going to be experiencing a death for all the adversity that they brought to you. Yeah, death. 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 for this person who is no longer an official person. Could be the Hierophant, the religious person. Or it could be whoever this mature man is, or the King of Swords, or this main male. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 masculines. At least 5 masculines coming against you. They saw you as an innocent child. They saw you as love, and they saw you as an easy target. They could come in, they could steal your divine inheritance, and then they could go on in their addictions, in their religious authority, in their official capacity. They thought if they stole your divine inheritance that they could have all this and continue on in what they were doing because you're a high priestess, because you have something very serious and very loving and very powerful coming your way. You have work that you will be doing of high honor. And they're very worried, you know. They were just a bunch of pleasure seekers acting dishonestly. It was all about the money, all about the material wealth. They didn't care what they did to you. They were bribing people left and right. They tried to bribe you. Okay, but you didn't take it. You're like, what? I'm not taking your money. What? Get out of my face. I'm not having anything to do with any of you. And then you've got your natural born leader, your King of Wands, okay? He was not surprised by what they had going on. He overcame. He helped you in overcoming all of this, and he's your partner. They weren't able to steal the soul tie that you have with him. They're having a lot of disagreements. Nobody knows how I feel. They were chasing after your abundance and your divine contract. They wanted to steal your purpose. You, a high priestess, a mature woman, somebody of high honor who is going to be doing something magnificent, some really good work to bring about positive changes. They're in a nightmare. And you're going to be exploring your passion and going on an adventure in this new cycle, in this new life. Outgoing energy, they're exhausted, they're guilty, they were behaving with dishonestly. They're under adjudication. They don't want to be under adjudication. You are the wife of this King of Wands, and you are going to be going on an adventure in this new cycle. Full of love, full of commitment, full of happiness. So, go out and do something fun today. Enjoy yourself. Life is good.